hello. How's everybody? What are we doing? Happy Turkey Day. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Hello, Vicky from Michigan. You're just below us. Hello, hello. Yes, hello. Thank you, everybody. Great day. So I've got half of it up on the wall, just pinned. And I got the other half still sitting here ready to put up. So, but you can't really see it because the rest of the stuff's in the way, like the sewing machine and the dresser. So, hello, Jen Dale from Western Australia. How are you? Good morning. Do you want some pumpkin pie? Okay, so to explain pumpkin pie, because some of our peoples don't know what pumpkin pie is, like Helly and Annie, and they had said something in our Facebook group. A pumpkin is, you know what pumpkin is. Well, pumpkin, when you cut it up and boil it down, becomes a pumpkin puree, which becomes kind of sweet. It's like a squash sort of thing, right? And then what we do is we mixed a couple of eggs, some spices like cinnamon and nutmeg or allspice or something like that, and some condensed milk and some brown sugar, and we pop it in a pie shell and bake it up, and it is delicious. So... that is what pumpkin pie is, and it is delicious. It really is. And then sometimes we make whipping cream. Well, we had our turkey dinner yesterday, and we didn't have our pumpkin pie because we were so full from dinner. We just went to sleep. So this morning we had pumpkin pie at Snacksor before lunch-ish. You know, I think it was like 10 after 10 or something like that. But yeah, we had pumpkin pie then. No whipping cream though. I said we couldn't need to have whipping cream that early. We could have it after dinner. Oh, sorry you're feeling bad. Oh, you're in the hospital. Oh, prayers for you. Thoughts for you. Healing thoughts. Do you feel them? I'm sending them. You are, Viv. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Yes, you got to have whipped. Well, at 10 o'clock in the morning, I didn't think I wanted to whip up whipping cream. And it's homemade whipping cream. It's not like the spray can stuff or from a, Cool Whip or whatever. It's real whipping cream. Hope everybody's having a great day. Yeah, so we got half of it done. So this is the assembly day. It literally took a long time to do this. I'm not kidding you. You got to set your time out there. If I were to gauge a guesstimate of how long it actually took me, in man hours, I'd say at least 4 days at 8 hours a day. I'm not kidding. There's a lot to go into this. And this is not going to be huge either. I just was looking at it. I'm like, that's not going to be big enough for Papa and I's king size bed. So, and this is all the stuff I trimmed off of all the blocks. Okay. Now, I'm sure it would have been a bit less than this had I done the paper piecing, but you never know, because sometimes paper piecing takes more fabric, right? So I will either donate this to the kindergarten club and they can go and make a whole bunch of mountains as a project or something, because when you think about it with all the little stripped together, it looks like little mountains, between the white and the grays and stuff like that. As I was cutting them off. So, hopefully they'll find something to do with it and have some fun with it, and there's little bits of color in here. And as I was trying to square them up, I did square them up to 9 inches right now. Okay, my goal was to do 9.5, but that didn't quite work out when you cut 2 at 9 and forget what you were doing. So all of them had to go at 9. So that's what happened. Yeah, happy accidents. What's a ½ inch, right? Yeah, it's all right. Well, it kind of is. It really is, Allison. It's because you build them all out, and then you're cutting them in half, and then you have to add this strip, and then 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 square it up. And, I did it as, I think, 10, and then 18, which we were working on last weekend, and then I finished off those 18, which still needed to be done, needed to cut in half, and still, there was lots still to be done on those blocks. So it took many hours. I'd say at least maybe 3.5 days, 4 days, at least that. So, but I think in a way it's worth it. Like, look at all the color, and wait till I get the bottom half on, and hopefully the pattern that Pop has laid out, and I don't wreck it up on the bottom half, because the top half is kind of easy. It's the bottom half that's got that little curl on the bottom end there. It's like a little swirly whirly. So I really like it. So But it may just be one to lay over the couch if it's not big enough for our bed, and we'll just have to figure out another plan. That'll be another, maybe it'll be one of the Christmas quilts. We've never had a Christmas quilt for our bed, so that'd be nice. So yeah, I'll have to find a baggie to stick all that in. Do I have a bucket here? Do I have a bucket? And I have bits left over. I really used up my gray. I have to say that I really, really used big chunks of my gray that I had left over from, the Ronald McDonald House quilt last year. There was a lot of fabric that I donated to that, and there was big wide back. So, and yeah, need to find a home. I'll just put that over there because I just don't want to dump it on the floor. I just swept. We'll make it a little mountain. I think it's cute. I mean, I'm sure you could do something not very crafty wise, but when you're kind of done, you're done, right? Like I'll give it to the school. So, yeah, there's some, yeah, I could use some for border. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. In the pattern, it had a solid 3.5-inch border. I think that's what was there. So I think I'd probably do a 4. But the question is what color to pick? What color to pick so none of it really stands out more than the rest? I mean, I didn't put any browns or tans in this. So, I mean, I could pick a brown or a tan, but it seems to go against the whole black, white, and gray. So maybe I could do white. But then would white always stay white? It's the dilemma. All right, so here's more blocks here. Should be all done. And I mixed and matched them. They're all over the place. I didn't find that some had more colors than others, or I tried to when I was laying it out. I was looking at this one through the picture that I sent Pop. I think the one I'd like to change would be this one right here. For some reason, I don't like the orange together. It's too much orange there. So I'd lay it this way. No, that goes this way. There we go. See, to me that looks a little bit better. It had these two oranges too close together. I don't mind the reds, but for some reason the oranges really are more intense, right? So you really have to kind of watch out for those. But I think I have pretty much a good mix. Yeah, it'll make a nice twin, almost queen, maybe queen when you border it out though. So black, you think so? A big chunk of black? It is. You're right, Angie. I kind of agree with you there because that's the minimalist of the colors in the quilt. So I did think of that too as a nice big chunk of black. Even a 5-incher may frame the whole sucker out. You know what I mean? You're not late, Tina. You're just in time. Just in time. You like black too? Awesome. What did Robin have? Oh, boop, 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 boop. Maybe that grunge gray for borders. That's the that one right there, the middle one. I don't have enough of that. In fact, the bolt is gone, and that was pretty much what I had in my gray stash. Was that? That's why I thought, oh, I had a big enough amount that I could probably use it for a quilt. Just almost had to piece some. In fact, I think there was 1 or 2 pieced sections on here. So. Hello, Rachel, happy you're here. Hello, Rebecca, happy you're here. Hello, Billy and Heather. I want to say hi to everybody. I don't want to miss anybody's name. So hello and happy, everybody's here. Happy Thanksgiving. We're thankful for every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for hitting that subscribe button and hanging out with us. You're in the black camp too. Go, Kelly. Yeah, and then I could probably color the binding because I think I have enough strips. If I were to have sewn them, or sew them edge to edge, and then sew 2 sets together, and that could be my binding. You know what I mean? Be like a double binding. Double colored, so it'd be what color on one side, color on the other, because I think I have enough. There's enough left over to do stuff with, I think, that to get a binding all the way around. We'll see though. I don't mind cutting a little extra to make it happen, so. But I don't want to waste all of this, you know what I mean? So might as well make it useful. All right, so, does anybody else see anything that, is too much next to the other before I start sewing the rows together? Because I'd like to try and do this one. Do this row, these 4 rows, and then set these ones up and then sew those 4 rows. Thanks, Lois. I did share the cookies with Pop, by the way, but they weren't his favorite. I feel bad. I wasn't sharing. Nothing glaring? I'm a giver, Lois. I am. Yeah, I didn't see anything else. It was only that one little bitty bob there. Oh, are these two? Oh, those two are next to each other. We can't have that happen. No, we can't. Or maybe I could flip them. Here, let's do this here. And how is this one going? I was going this way. Oh, you're gonna get the same thing, wiener head. All right, pick another color. Here we go, let's pick this one. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it had two pinks next to each other. These two right there. We can't have that. No, we can't. All right, now. And sometimes you got to put it up there and stand back. Take a few minutes. Don't rush it. It's been up there for a little bit. So I'd say about an hour. And like I said, the only thing that I wanted to change was the little orange, and then now that little bit right there. But you know, you got to give it time. You really got to look over every single piece where all the seams are going to match up with this thing, or with some of these quilts, anyways. Especially this one. I don't want two pinks next to each other. I don't want, you know, I don't mind the pink and the orange next to each other. They kind of actually stand out a little bit. I like that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So we'll leave this part off to the side. Okay. And then we'll have to make sure we balance out that bottom half once we get the top half all sewn, okay? So, pardon my short-leggedness, but I'd like to go from the top down. So, here. And I'll put that there because we're going to have to use the pin again. There. Uh-oh. Okay. That goes there. And that went there. Okay, so let's put this together with the little pin so I know that seam is there. Okay. And let's get this one, my short legs. Okay. There's that one together, and then following the pattern, so it's 1, 2, 3, and this would be 4. 4 enters that at the top, all right, here. So those two together. Also those two together. There we go. Okay, that'll be our first little 4 in that upper corner. Oh, Amy's leaving already? Bye. See you later, alligator. I'm not 5'1", I'm 5'5.5". So I'd probably pat you on the head a little bit there, Rebecca. That's okay. I like little friends. Have a good one, Amy. All right, so the Nomi up here. Here we say our behind was set too soon. What do you mean? I don't know what happened over there, but something made a noise. It wasn't me. I can claim that, but probably not gonna work considering I'm right here. Yeah, this is definitely going to need a border. And if I didn't get a border on this right away, I'd stitch all the way around the whole quilt because there's lots of pieced edges on here, right? So that would be a very good thing, a very smart thing. It's great for busting your scraps, especially if you had a couple of colors you're just not quite sure what to do with. They could be your side feature colors and still add that bit of a dimension and twirl, right? So. Well, probably Angie. He's always playing with stuff. He leaves the microphone alone now. He used to, for the first, I think the first year, we must have went through 4 fuzzy wuzzies, and then we just gave up. He would chew the fuzz off, or the foam. Silly cat. Do I want a wider border? I think a 4-incher would look nice. Maybe even a 5 if it was that big chunk of black. And then, or maybe a tiny little strip of, no, I don't want the white. I'd want the black. Maybe a thin black, thin white, and then a bigger black? I don't know. What do we think of that? Or a thin black, a strip of gray, strip of white, big strip of black. Because I can do that too. What's going on? Oh, it hasn't been drawn yet. We have still yet to put the borders on. We were trying to do a little rest and relaxation for our Thanksgiving weekend. So there we go. There's one little 4 together. So that's the upper corner that was up there, and then to over there. Okay, so we'll press that. And then we'll grab the other 4 and get that row. And we'll just go row by row. Row by row by row by row. Okay, so we'll leave those 4 there. And then we'll grab these 4. Okay. Okay. Okay, and that goes, oh, hold on. I need the, can I have the little image? Can you put the image up there for me, honey? I'm sorry I messed this, I think I messed this up, but I don't know, maybe not. No, that would go there, and that goes there. It's just the opposite, it goes on the slant. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Last thing I want to do is sew something wrong right now. Okay, so that's that and that. And then these 2 this way and that. Okay, there we go. Like those 2. Well, we got it up and down, up and down. Sorry. Sweet is home slice. Okay, put those 2 together. Makes the pattern. And of course, you can flip and flop these in so many different pattern ways. This is just one. This is just one of probably like 15 you can think of, I'm sure. I just liked it because it looked like it was, you know, we're dancing. Okay, up and down and over here and over there and over there. Okay. And if you squared up all your blocks, they should fit together like a puzzle piece or like Lego, right? Perfectly, no problem. Okay. There we go. Where are you? 2. Yes, our turkey dinner was fabulous yesterday. It's a whole big event day for like all day, the whole day. Oh my goodness! And Pop and I were continuously busy in the kitchen. We had Munchkin. Anyways, doing some of the vegetables, but other than that, Pop and I did the rest. That's a lot. It's a big production, man. But tastes so good. It was so good. Hello, Barbara. Happy turkey, 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 turkey day. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Happy turkey day. We love the turkeys. The turkey put me to sleep after dinner last night. It was kind of like last forkful was in the mouth, and then I curled up on the couch, and it was kind of like, I'm gonna have a nap. Yams, yummy. Love the yams. It's actually Pop's mom is the one who taught me how to do them that way, and I'm so thankful. I never had a yam before in my life until I met them, so, and I've been loving them ever since. Okay, now this and this should go together like two peas in a pod. Or was it that and that together? It doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point, because it's all good. What do I like better? Pa-pa-da-da-da-da. I like that one. Now, we put this together. Oops. That will be our first row. And then we just got 7 more to go. We can do it, we can do it. Yeah, Pop is actually harvesting the Brussels sprouts. We had our own Brussels sprouts from our own garden, our carrots from our own garden. We didn't grow any cauliflower or broccoli, but that was also in our meal, but we didn't grow it, but it was still very delicious. And I grew white pumpkins this year, not pie pumpkins. That's what makes pumpkin pie. They're a smaller, sweeter pumpkin than the big ones, the jack-o'-lanterns, the ones that you carve for Halloween. Those are not quite suggested to be for pumpkin pie. So, really? You know what? I kind of did growing up. I have to agree with you there, Kelly. But we did them as a little bit, we washed them really good and then spliced the bottom like a little in the bottom of the, I call it baby cabbage. Pop it in the bottom of the baby cabbage like a little X to help get the, I don't know, bitterness out, I guess, I'm not sure. And then a little toss with olive oil, salt and pepper, and then roasted with other vegetables in the oven. And it was actually pretty good. I have to say, it became one of the favorites. So maybe, have you tried it that way, or are you just like Munchkin and just despise them and they are your mortal enemy? Okay, all right, so let's put this one up. Put a little lower. Is that the way it goes? Yeah, something sort of like that. Up here. All right, now this one. 1, 2. Okay. That one. And this one. And from, hold on, it's on the end. Yeah, okay. There we go. And one more. Well, we missed you too, Rowena. Happy you're here now. Colorado. There's so many songs about Colorado. I'm sure there are. Now let's make one up now. Come on, everybody. Ooh, kind of got dark outside. I wonder if we're going to get some rain. It poured rain the other night. It actually woke Pop and I up. That's how loud it was. Like the skies opened up and went kapoof. Yeah, and Pop and I don't like eggplant. We've tried it. We've tried it different ways. I've tried it grilled. I've tried it in all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah, nope. Not a banana, not happening. I like anchovies. He likes escargot. I do not, but that's, you know, okay. To each their own. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my. I've tried it. Didn't like it. I'll try just about everything. You know. I've had frog. I've had rabbit, I've had moose, I've had deer, I've had boar. We liked boar. Boar was really good. We had some boar sausages and a boar ham or something like that. And oh, I like beets. Beets are good. They do stain everything else you're cooking with it, though. That I did notice. I like moose was my actually favorite out of the wild animals. Let's put it that way. Considering, you know, cow and pig are not that wild. Clearly, they're domesticated almost at this point. Moose tastes a lot like cow to me, so that was more of my favorite. I've had deer. My preference for deer would be deer pepperettes. I like the deer pepperettes. Those are good. Oh, radishes are awesome. They bite you back. I like radishes. Yeah, it actually warmed up the other night too, because it got so cold. What was it, on Tuesday? Tuesday to Wednesday, I actually turned the heater on. And that like never happens. And then it kicked in last night. I'm not sure why, because it was like 20 degrees outside, it felt like, but nonetheless. All right, so that was that little half. Let's just stick it here and grab this half. Okay, put you together. Do. And this will come along quite nicely. Just stay focused. We got this. Okay, so that was from is that right? I think so. Point out the grays meeting in the middle. Yep, okay, we're good, right? Grays meet in the middle on that one. Yeah, second row. Yeah, they do. Okay, perfect. I've never had a sweet potato pie, but I'm assuming that's like a yam pie, yam or sweet potato, so I'm assuming that's the same thing. I love raw carrots, or carrots that are, what is it, parboiled, where they're just a little soft, but they still got that little bit of crunch. Yeah, that's my favorite. I don't like soggy carrots. No. But I do put them in when you make a roast, because the carrot gives the water flavor for the gravy and stuff like that, and helps when you're with the lid on, helps permeate the roast with flavor as well. So I do put the carrots in there, but though we don't eat them. They go to the chickens. They're just there for flavor. Flavor. Welcome back, Sassalette. We missed you. We even talked about you a couple times. I said, you know, there's a few people we've been missing, Pop, and I don't know where they've been, but I hope everything's okay with them. There's a couple buddies in the UK and a couple buddies in Australia, and yeah, so happy her end. A couple buddies in St. Thomas, Ontario. Hopefully they're okay as well. Just been in Texas. I think we're gonna go to Texas next year. I hope to meet some of you there. I figured. I'm not sure if you've been watching. Did you watch the reruns afterwards, or no? Because I know we have talked about you, or at least mentioned you. So, happy you're back. I think we're gonna go and hang out at Angie's and do a little retreat, but we're just been talking places and numbers and stuff right now. I'm very happy to hear that you would like to come and visit Diane. So that makes me very, very happy. So yeah, we seem to have quite a bit of interest in it. So, and Angie's got a beautiful studio. We can go and check out her long arm, you know, and we'll set up a whole little retreat sort of thing, hopefully. Hopefully if all works well. All right, so I'm gonna put these two together here. Hello, Mr. Clive. I see you over there. He's getting himself a drink of water. And then I'll bug him. Then you guys can see him. Right, Mr. Clive. Do. Right, Mr. Clive. Do. All right, I can stand while I'm doing this. We've missed you too. I'm glad you're back. All right, so that is rotated. All right, where's, I know I left a pin or two up here. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Oh, hey buddy. Hi, people want to see you. You might come see the people. Oh, he's coming. Hold on. Mama called. He's coming. Come here. Come on, Bubby. Come on, Bubby boy. Come here. Oh, just go around the tripods. Come here. Come here. Hi. Oh, big stretch for such a little fur ball. Hi, come here. Hey. Hold on. Not on the mic. Here we go. Say hi, everybody. Mr. Clive. Hey. Hey. There we go. Hello, Dario. Hopefully that's how you say your name. And this is Mr. Clive. We call him Mr. Clive Magoo. We adopted him when he was 4 years old from the shelter just down the road. He picked us, actually. And we've had him for 9 years. Yes, going on 10. Yes, Mr. Clive. And he's a cute little bug. He's also Munchkin's familiar. Definitely. Oh, you putting your paws up there? Think you want to dance? You want to dance? I grew up with a black cat, actually. Her name was Tartar. No word of a lie. Now look you right in the eye. She came to us as a kitten on Halloween night when we moved into the house. I was 5 years old. She stayed with us for 13 years, and she died on Halloween night 13 years later. Don't ask. It was weird. So, so I've always had a love for black cats. And that's why I'm so happy he's lived longer than our cat at that point in time has lived, right? Because I thought 13 was pretty young for a cat. And she actually was shot with a pellet gun, a couple. And the infection got so bad because she was an indoor-outdoor cat and she wouldn't let us touch her. And nonetheless, it was pretty much too late by the time we could actually get her meds. So, uh-oh, somebody going on a walkabout. Oh, you tell them, Sophie. You tell them. You tell them the what for and the how whatsons. Yep, you do. Okay, now we're going to do the third row. The third row. The third row. Okay, I'm just going to pin them lightly, and then there we go. There we go. They're all in a row. There we go. Mr. Clive is very cute. He's got a little one white whisker, and him and Sophie get along just fine. They don't attack each other. They don't chase each other. They don't, I mean, sometimes he'll go after her hind leg and do a little phantom I don't know. He's, I think he's just playing, because there's no claws out or anything, and he means there's no malice behind it. I think he's just having fun. So, but yeah, no, they get along just fine. I'm quite happy. You know, I've seen cats and dogs that are constantly chasing each other and growling and hissing and so on and so forth, and nope, none of that ever happens around here. Uh-oh. Diane, who won? What are we talking about? Who won what? Oh. Might have, I think I have another bobbin already loaded. Alright, and then this one. Okay, I just kind of placed it there. Line it up a bit better. There we go. Pop is really enjoying his new gig. He really is. I am very pleased and very happy how it has worked out. And I have to say thank you to wonderful people like Pam and her man, Ron. Ron, right? She'll correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. Oh, yeah, that was horrible. Sneezing fit galore. Thank goodness it was only a couple of rough weeks there for him. Probably about, 2 to 3, because the temperature dropped really quite fast after that. So I guess that was a bit of a relief. All right, so here is part of 3, right? Yes, it is. And we need some pins to stick it up here. Put that there and that there. And then we'll go here and here. Put that together. Yeah, and he was barely sleeping at night too, which is really rough, Sometimes you can survive some things, but lack of sleep night after night after night just really sucks. All right. Okay, there we go. Finishing up row 3. I'm very excited. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then it's all Christmas stuff after this. I have to say, I kind of need a break from all the rainbow colors. I'm with you there, Diane. Diane 57. I'm a dog lover, but I do like cats. Okay. Da, da, da. It was it is the Erin Fall Fair this weekend. I did not enter anything. We did donate though through the quilt shop. We donated a beautiful wall hanging and $200 to the club, obviously, and then we sponsored a young sewers group for the fair as well. So we would have given them their prize money, whoever won. So very excited about that. It's nice to be able to do something like that. And I'll find out tomorrow who the winners were, or what. Chili? I'm not sure chili would be a good idea, yeah. Not for a dog. Oh, Mr. Magoo's back at the watering hole. I even made him a placemat. One of the first brother machines that I had, you could do alphabets, and they were just capital letters only, and I was so excited to use it, so I made him a little placemat that said Clive Magoo, no, Mr. Clive Magoo or something like that. Anyways, I had it all stitched out on there, and it's downstairs with his food dish, because his food dish is in Munchkin Zone, just because Sophie doesn't need to eat his food. So, and Sophie doesn't go downstairs. She stays where she needs to be, up here. And that way it gives Mr. Magoo, Clive, more space in the house to, you know, he has the whole basement level too, you know, so he doesn't feel like he's threatened by her in any way. He has always a place to escape. So I always thought that was very unfair for cats that, you know, never had a chance to get away from dogs that were always after them. So we just taught her that the stairs were not hers and she didn't go down them. Oh, all right, so that, yep, that does match. Okay, so let's put that there. Take this down. It's over here. Up and down and over here. I can't see I'm not getting my sew exercise today. Well, it's not good for them, right? Cat's food is for cats. So, and as much as I'm sure it smells tasty, it took me about a year to get her not to eat the treat that I left on the floor, because I give, you know, come in from outside after a little play session, you know, give her a treat, give him a treat, and you know what, I always put his on the floor and then hers, you know, give to her because she'd gobble it right away. Well, it took him a little time to eat his. I had to make sure that she wasn't trying to come over and eat his, you know, that's not allowed either. You leave it alone. What is given to you is what is yours. What is not yours. I think it's a lesson a lot of our millennials could learn. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. It's yeah, not at all good for dogs. It's designed for cats, right? And the cats have totally different systems. Oh, this is looking awesome! All right, okay. Need to hang this one up. And then we'll grab the fourth row. And once we get all these four done, I'll put the four together, okay? I just like to get the rows done first, then it's easy to try and line them up where they need to be lined up the most. Excuse the sloppy pinning. Okay, all right, we need one more to take it out of the way here. Beautiful. Sort of in a funky sort of way right now. All right, so here, and, oops, come here. Come here, you. Do. Oh, the motorbikers are out. Awesome. Hey, are those two next where they were? I don't want that. I don't want that. They were the same block, just cut in half. Can't have that. Can't have that at all. No. I was channeling my sister there. My middle sister. All right, now which way is that supposed to go now that I've all buggered it up? All right, so fourth row. 1, 2, 3, 4. White side out. Colored side in. Okay. There we go. There, and there. Right? Yes. I think so. If not, I'm sure I'll find out soon. Hello, Linda. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Big hugs. Big hugs to everyone out there. Turkey or no turkey. And when it comes to the Americana Thanksgiving, well, a double happy Thanksgiving to you too. And we have another turkey, so maybe just celebrate with you. Yes, love the stuffing that we make for our turkey. It actually goes under the turkey in the roasting pan. It's quite delicious. Quite delicious. It's a little bit of prep work ahead of time, but it kind of saves a bit in the end work. I think so, wouldn't you, Pop? With the whole turkey cutting, carving, not carving, but the cutting ahead of time. Piecing it apart sort of thing. Piecing the parts. Bologna sandwich. I like fried bologna. I'm not sure about non-fried bologna. If you were close enough to have turkey with, we'd invite you over for turkey, Diane. We invite everybody over for turkey. But you see, this and this, the long arm, take over our living room and dining room. So, hope you're okay with having to play it on your lap. And count yourself lucky you have a living room and a dining room. Be thankful for that. Because when it comes to family events like this, you kind of miss a living room and dining room. You can't invite anybody over. There's no place for them to sit. All right. Oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful. I'm loving these colors, oh, beautiful. Okay, now, row number 4. Like you've never seen before. Put that there. And one more. Do 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 do. Zigzags your wings. I love the wings. I love the wings. I like the wings of, like chicken wings too. Chicken wings are my favorite. All right, listen, you flippity floppity. All right, hey, everybody cool. Everybody's cool. All right, let's pull this row together. No, there's a few chairs. We even got some. Really? Mr. Magoo decided he was going to sit on my pedal. Hey, what are you doing? Come here, buddy. What you doing? Where's that cat bed? Hey? Uh-oh. See, now you woke up the jealous Sophie. She's coming over to check you out now. Hello, Beverly. Happy you're here. Yeah, I'm loving that design. It's coming along. It's really coming along. Hello, Lofi. Can I say hey? You haven't seen you. Come on. Up here. Come on, there we go. I am thankful for Sophie and all the unconditional love she gives me. She's always happy when I come home. From morning crossing guard, from afternoon crossing guard, from visiting the neighbors. I love the Lofies. I love the Sophie Lofies. Oh, okay. You're good? You good? Yeah? Okay. She's adorable and I love her. She's 5.5 and we adopted her when she was 6 months old. Yes, we did. Because you needed a home and I needed a puppy to love. I certainly did. And I found a perfect puppy. I had a Shih Tzu growing up. His name was Skeezer. It was a black and white one. I shall tell you the story of how he came home. We already had the cat Tartar at the time. And my middle sister and I, my mom used to manage flower shops the whole time we were growing up, right? So apparently one of her customers bred Shih Tzus, okay? We never had a dog before. I was probably about maybe 8 or 9 years old. And my mom being a little person, and she always drove really big cars, like the Pontiac Parisiennes and the, you know, so on and so forth. So she'd always have this really big bag. I don't know what she always kept in that bag, but it was huge. It's like a big, huge satchel. And she put it on top of the kitchen table one day. And as she came home from work, and she called me and my middle sister in, and was like, you know, hey, you know, chatting us and so on and so forth. And then the bag started to move. And obviously she knew it was going to move, right? Because there was a little puppy in there. And out came the tiniest little black and white fur ball. He's only like this big. He's adorable. So we called him Skeezer. He was so cute. So cute. He became like literally my bestest buddy. He really did. Taught him all sorts of tricks. Oh yeah. He was my very first experience with a home pet besides a cat, you know. So, because the cat really, you know, just wanted some loving sometimes and treats and then, you know, out. And, you know, out on her own. So it's not like she was as needy or needed as much attention and micromanaging as the puppy did, right? So. Super cute. Yeah, he was super adorable, black and white. Are you going to stay there all afternoon there, cat? He's half on the pedal, half off the pedal. If it starts going, it's not me, clearly. Nor is the house possessed. It is the cat on the pedal. Just letting you know. Okay, now the second half of the fourth row is forming that little black and white peak in the center, right? It did. I did. I saw that. I know I saw it. So it's okay. Sew these together here. She is the boss. Yeah, they usually are. Tiny little bossy critters. But they're so cute. And the fact he was in my mom's handbag. Like, come on. He was so tiny. And he was only like 7 weeks old when we got him. Like, he was just a wee little thing. Well, maybe 8, because I guess it's really 8 that you can separate them from their mommies. Uh-oh, ran out of thread. Woo, got split. Okay, we fix that. We fix that. No problem with that. We fix that. Okay. Okay, now we can put these 4 rows together and see what we made. Alright, so this one might as well just stay here and we'll just build our way up. So let's poke this one out here. Row 3. Cute little Santa. Okay, we'll place him on top. Lining it up. All the seams that need to be lined up. Okay. So all these where it separates, where the block separates, really need to be pinned. Every single one. Okay. So take the time. Not going anywhere, it's sew day anyways. Every Sunday is sew day. Every day that ends in Y is sew day. I think so. Do sew day. Pomeranians and Mastiffs. That's like Skeezer and Kahlua. Kahlua was a dog. Was and she looked like the color of Kahlua, the liquor. And she was an Afghan. Oh, she was stunning, stunning, beautiful dog. And our little Skeezer used to run right in between her little 4 legs as we were walking. His, 2 steps to her 1 step was hilarious. Yes, I used to walk them both. That was okay for 2 dogs to walk. When they're the same size, no, not so much. A bunny, I kind of wish. I'm allergic to rabbits, and guinea pigs. Can't have guinea pigs either. Though in some countries, guinea pigs are good eating apparently, but I'm not going to try it. I was like, is there a tree branch I can gnaw on instead? I don't mind, I need extra fiber. We always start at 3 p.m. Oh, why, thank you, Brenda. Big hugs. Happy Turkey Day. It is Happy Thanksgiving here in Canada. It is our Thanksgiving weekend. And as appropriate, Pop had the harvest yesterday of some of the carrots, not all of them. You just did the one bed, right, honey? I think. And we still have the back bed to do and the beets all to do. The beets weren't very big though, so I only pulled 2. They were only about, I don't know, only about that around. So I thought maybe another month and they might be done. I don't know. It may have been just the type of beets that we purchased. So, and they were rumored having the best luck in that back bed anyway. So I think we're actually going to demolish all of our garden beds and start something a little bit different. Like, I mean, that's worked for the past few years, but you know, we're not getting as much yield as we were hoping for, right? Like, we want to be able to sustain ourselves, you know, when we go future on, you know, be able to can it, freeze it, whatever we need to do, right? So, hello, Lady Kopak. It is a quilty one. We're making a quilt top. Making a flimsy. So I ended up squaring up my blocks to 9 inches as opposed to the 7 inches that was in the book or the magazine, which is in the comments, or not the comments, the I don't know, the show more stuff. If you were looking for how to put this together in a different way, this is actually a paper piece pattern, but I adapted it by making either you can do a log cabin or the courthouse steps. Either one is going to give you the same effect. It doesn't matter. To make it around, cut it in half, add the black, add the grays, add the whites, and bibbidi bobbidi boo, your magic's done. And you got yourself an awesome ribbon dance, not river dance. I wish I could river dance. All right, so that is 4 and 3 together. Okay. We'll give that a little press. Yeah, see, there's no way that's big enough for Pop and I's bed. So it's going to go for the couch. It'll be the comfy blanket for the couch. Actually, what's on the couch right now is the one I did as my tester quilt. I just did a back of a sheet that we've had in our family for a very long time. It meant a lot to us. I know it seems weird to have a sheet mean a lot to you, but it did. And I used that as the backing, and then used black and white, big strip of black, big strip of white, and then just had fun learning Walt when I first got Walt. So that's actually on the couch right now. And I'd like to be able to save that and preserve it. So I don't mind this one being on the couch. So it can lay over the couch, and I'll put some extra layers of fluff in it, and it'll be all beautiful. And I have to think of something else for Pop and I maybe next year. I'll have to find a nice pattern that we both like and enjoy. And a nice color choice. This might be too bright for him. I didn't even ask. Such a bad wife. All right, let's put these 2 up, and we'll sew the other 2 together. Kind of like doing 2 and 2 and 2. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but to me, I'd rather do the 2 rows than these 2 rows, and then sew those 2 rows to those 2 rows. Does that make any sense to you guys? How do you put yours? When you have so many bits and bobs to go together, how do you put yours? Right here. I know Pop likes this one here. He loves that 3D effect that stacking tumble block does. That's one of his favorites. 2 by 2 by 2. Okay, good. Good. I just find it easier. It's less fighting. You know what I mean? Sorry. Easy bake oven. I'm almost done. It's just that one light right there. It has like, see, I look at it and I just see so many. I don't even know how many I see anymore. I think there's 12 lights, but there's probably only 6. I just see double. It's a lot. And you just see I'm up and down, I'm over here, I'm over there. I'm bippity boppity boo. Flippity floppity flu. Patricia, I can't read the comments when I enlarge the screen to watch you. So, oh, I don't know how that works. When I go and try, when I read your guys' comments, that's why I didn't even know there was Gnome Alone and Sherlock Gnome. Thank goodness for that. I actually watched Sherlock Gnome. I went looking for it. Gnome Alone wasn't on there, so I don't know if that was actually a movie yet or it was the first or something, but I did find Sherlock Gnome. He was actually kind of funny. Is that Johnny Depp who's doing the voice? He seems to be doing a lot of cartoon voices lately. Is he hard up for work or something? No pirate movies for him to her. I like Johnny Depp. There's nothing wrong with him. All right, so that is row 1 and 2. We'll get those 2 sewn together, and then we'll sew them to 3 and 4, and that'll be half of our quilt top done. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet is the first, but I thought I read in the chat that someone said that it was Gnome Alone was another one. So. Awesome. Pam came over the other day and we were chatting about the pattern and just kind of making sure, she was confirming that she had the right color choices, the dark, the medium, the light sort of thing to give that effect. So yeah, I can't wait to see her project when it's finished. She's the one who did the basket weave one that she posted on Facebook in the Mafia group. It was beautiful. You haven't heard of Gnome? Okay, someone posted that in the chat. So, okay, thanks, Robin. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just Sherlock Gnome. It didn't seem to be a gap in between, like storyline-wise, between Juliet and the Sherlock. So. YouTube changes all sorts of things. It drives Pop crazy. Oh, do I have 2 purples together? Oh no! I do! I don't know what to do about that. Dilemma. I got 2 purples. They're right there, side by side. I'm sewing them together and I don't like it. I think you called it there, Pam. I think you called it. Snaggle bottoms. Because I don't want them together. All right, so fuzz. Oh, fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzies. I'm gonna sing a song, but not the Seam Ripper song, 'cause I don't want to sing that song. Shazam, exactly, Sharon. Shazam. I can't believe it's been almost out a year because we did that for my birthday, and my birthday's in November. And Angie came up from Texas and we did a little video and Shazam, and oh, it was fantastic with the little Seam Ripper applique wall hanging. So cute. But, whoa, pushing buttons, flipping switches. Well, it's a good thing I noticed before I got rid of got sewing the whole row. So that would have been just kick myself in the pants, man. I didn't notice it when it was up on the wall. Did I switch something and didn't realize it? Did you guys notice and didn't tell me? Mr. Magoo. Where you going, buddy? Gonna go nap in the pile of fabric? He's making his way. There's a little stack of fabric over there. Oh, he might go in the window. Alright, now I need to figure this out. To figure out why there's two purples together when there shouldn't be. Because if there was before, I didn't notice. And I'm very irritated. But that's okay. My irritation won't last long once I fix my problem. I'll be happy-go-lucky, Dorlin. Hello, Nadine. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Nadine. Happy Turkey Day. I know it's probably not your Turkey Day. All right, now, listen, you. Okay, we have ourselves a little problem here. I think we're gonna take this one out and put in a different block. That's what's gonna happen. It's a deconstruction, it's a reconstruction. Yeah, for some reason YouTube totally distorted the voice in the end of the video for last week's live stream at about an hour in. It has nothing to do with us. It was all YouTube's whatever they do, which really irritated because, you know, how is somebody supposed to watch it and understand it if it's like, you know, 10 seconds or 15 seconds behind or ahead? That makes no sense to the peeps. Like, come on now. That's irritating. Get your stuff together. For reals? Yeah, I'm seam ripping. Anybody want to sing? Sing, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong. Come on, you. Come on. I don't like you two purples together, so we'll fix you no matter the weather. As much as I like purple, you shouldn't be together. That's just what I say. Helly pay? I don't know, is she paying? Oh, that sucks. I heard that too, actually. That may change things for us too, you know. So you know, they shouldn't be so greedy. They get enough with their commercials now. Like, seriously? Put your hand back in your pocket. Stop sticking it out. Okay, almost there. Well, who are you talking to? Oh, I thought you were over there. Someone on our deck. Sounds like somebody was on our deck. I guess we'll find out if we hear a knock knock. Knock knock tickety tock. Okay, now, all right, I think I ripped the one out that was going to touch the other one because we can't have that happening. So sorry, not happening, eh? So that'll go there, and this one will go back over here. Yes. And this was row 1 and 2. So row 1, there, and we're good to go. Yes, we are. Okay, so these guys here, I like those together. I think they're okay. Maybe those two are too close. Let's see. Nope. Nope. No, it's almost a purple there. Like for reals, Batman. Come on. Okay. This one here. Yes. And then that one over there, right? Yes. Okay. Slight delay in the construction of the ribbon dance. So sorry. Thank you, Cindy. Considering what most people pay for cable television and can't find a damn thing to watch, yeah, I would hope so. I would hope so. Okay, now, boo-boo fixed. Hello, Heather. All right, now get these blocks fixed where I boo-booed up. Sure how I missed that. It may come across again as a problem, but I'll do my best to fix it. That's all I can do. So sometimes you can only see so much when there's so much to see. If that makes any sense at all. Line that up better than it was. Isn't he adorable? The little snowman with the deer? Love it. It just arrived this week. He is totally adorables. My challenge is to find and do a very nice complementary block pattern to go with it to border it up. And I'm very excited about it. It is cute. He's the cutest little bug. Cutest little bug, and of course with this deer. And then the cardinals. And there's beautiful one with the cardinal with the wings open. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Don't usually see them with the wings open, right? So I thought that was a very neat panel. I don't think I've ever seen them with the cardinals' wings open, just usually sitting somewhere. Back on track. None of it is shenanigans. I love snowman too. Snowman's my favorite. That's okay, I'll pick that one up there. All right, now I'm going to press this. Pins up, okay. press this, and then we'll pin it to the other set. Lots of color in here. But I like how the grays and the whites and stuff like that kind of soften it all up. All right, so here's that. Put that there. Okay. And this goes under here, I believe. Okay, I'm going to pin this all up here. Hold on. Here we go. We got it. There's no wrestling, no alligators. Just a quilt top. Oop, dropping them all over the place. Okay. There. Oh, come on. There's two purples here again, the same. Oh, Bob. Clearly, I didn't see them all. What to pick in the spot, because I've got 3 seams to do. Rip a strip and change it. It could have, or I just didn't see the 2 purples together, which could be it too, because there's a lot of color going on. You know what I mean? So hold on, let's see here. See what we can do. Maybe I don't have to seam rip. Maybe it's by the magical powers of the, because really, oh no, they really have to go that way, don't they? It's not like I can stick one underneath the other, can I? Can that go there? Yeah. Because 1 and 2, oh no, it's the angles. Is it the angles that are different? No, they equal out the same, don't they? Yeah, it's only going to stay here for me, honest to goodness. You know what? You're right, Vicky. No one is going to see it. So really, do I give 2 tootle hoodles about it, or do I just try and see if I can put 1 to 3 and see if that's going to work, which it would. And then there's, I can't see, there's nothing touching yet because I haven't figured it out to the other side. Hold on. That would go there, that would go there, that goes there, and that goes there. Well, I could flip it and it's still fine and nothing matches up. Okay, done deal. No seam ripper. Fixed. Whew. Gonna have to put on my angry face. I don't think I packed it today. Just got to figure out another way. Sometimes that's not always the only way. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. Think outside the fabric box. Right. I could very well have flipped and flopped and flopped and flipped, so very easily. Crisis averted, exactly. Abort! Abort! Here, let's pick this up before I step on it. That's one of them. Oh, there's the other one. There we go. Good point. Hold on. It would be because it's down there now. But thank you. Thank you, Pam. Yeah. Hopefully I got him right. If not, I'm sure we'll find out. Here, let's hold this open. And then I can look on the screen. It's all right, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, thank you. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't buggering it up. Yeah, you are hired, Vicky. Okay, here we go. I really didn't want to use the same rubber again, but, you know, now that I say that. It does look pretty good, doesn't it? I'm quite pleased with it. Sometimes you get this thought in your head and you just never know how it's going to come out to fruition, or come to fruition, so I'm very pleased with it. Very, very pleased. I was kind of wishing maybe I did the 12.5-inch block that I was originally going for. But Pop says he thought the design would have been a little lost if it was a bigger block. So, and I agreed with him. So we went for 9 instead. 2 inches bigger than the one that was in the magazine, and 3 inches smaller than what I was wanting to do to make this big quilt, right? Yeah, I didn't wear my t-shirt today because I thought I'd dress up a little bit, being at Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite little dress shirts, so I don't have a lot, but I don't feel the need to have a lot. Okay, that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do a little press. Right. This would make a great quilt for, like, anybody really, Pattern's awesome. And you're capable of doing it without the paper piecing part. I've just showed you for the past 3 weeks that we can. Just think about it. And we can. There we go. Yay! All right, now for the next set. All right, so let's, I think I might have to leave this here so I can lay out 5, 6, 7, 8. And plie. Okay. No mercy, Nadine. No mercy. Pedal goes all the way to the floor for a reason. All right, now let's lay out some colors to work on the other side. Yes, we're almost done. We're getting excited. Okay, now it comes down to the other part. This is the part where I can't mix it up. I can't flip and flop because it's really, you got those two on the one side and then the longer ones on the other. So kind of have to build out the center and then attach each side. I'm going from this tiny little image in the corner of your screen. Okay, now this goes this way. And that way, right? So it's tip out, tip up, tip down, tip up, tip up. I don't like that one. That's two blues together. There we go. There. And then two more. Which goes there. And then two, again, with the black tip out. Okay, so out. There. Pop and Sophie are dancing. Okay, so that to me seems good for that row. I just need to look to make sure that these colors here that are going to be matching up with these colors down here are not the same. Or I'm going to be very, wah! You don't want to see that. Okay, I don't like, because that purple's going to be there together. Put that there. And then that one's got a blue and a purple. And that is fine. Okay. All right. Might be easier just to do this while standing here, so. Okay, flip that. Tuck this one into place, and so. Yeah, I hope you get rain soon too. It's horrible when either over rained or drought, you know, it's, as a cartoon used to say, they used to, you know, a rain pill or a sun pill or whatever. You ever saw any of those little Looney Tunes cartoons? Yeah, I wish we could. I wish it worked that way. the fridge a little longer than anticipated. But I didn't want to distract myself and go stare at him, you know. What are you doing over there by the fridge? Where were you? I'm surprised he's not waiting for, you know, like whipping cream for that pumpkin pie. Oh, vanilla ice cream. I'm not sure if I've ever had it with vanilla ice cream. Have we? Have we, Pop? That'd be a question, eh? Apple pie with ice cream, but pumpkin pie with ice cream? Oh, so I'm not getting too many matchy-matchies from here point on, because I'll be get me angry face on. And Laura Lynn does not have a very pretty angry face. In fact, it's quite scary. Ask Munchkin. He's pretty much the only one who's ever seen it. Him be terrorized. Pumpkin spice cake, yummy. Yes, pumpkin bread is good too. We like pumpkin bread. Actually, I think that's what I might use with the leftover of our can, because I only made one pie. And the can makes two. I'll use the rest to make pumpkin bread. It's a good idea. Shanks. Shanks for the idea. I bet, Pam, especially when they don't listen. You want to mug or hurt them. Right. So on this on the bottom. So this is row 5 going on. Feels a little funny there. Let's try that again. There we go. Much better. There we go. Emergency run to Walmart for lemons. Aww. Well, that sounds delicious. Shrimp for dinner with lemon. I like shrimp. I like most seafood. I even like sushi. Long John Silver's. Okay, now let's give this a little press. Of course, my square in the center is not square, but whatever, who gives a hoot. Clearly my white chunks were not the same as the other white chunks. Okay, now we have this much done. That's it. Now some more. Alright, I want to make sure I can see the edges of where I got to match up to color-wise here. So let's put it up here. Alright, now the next row. Bump, bump. Alright, so we need a white tip up. And we need a white tip down. And we need a white tip up. And a white tip together. And tip down. Okay, here, let's move these two, because those are... Okay, there, and there. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. So this goes... Okay, hold on. Tip up, tip down. Tip up. Tip up. Tip down. Tip up. Tip down. Tip up. Okay. All right. So I have a green, a pinky peach, and a golden color. So I think we're all right. Okay, that should match up just fine. All right, so let's do this one. Work our way over here. Tip up, tip down. Everybody all around. This being the 12th quilt of our rainbow collection for 2018, we've done a lot. Like seriously, if this is number 12, we've done a heck of a lot, and I'm so glad, you know, a lot of you have been there, you know, the whole way along the journey with us. We thank you very, very much for that. We thank you for your support and your encouragement and you coming to hang out with us on the live streams and watching our videos and liking and sharing, and just really, really appreciate it. And we can't believe it's been 12. It's like crazy, man. It's crazy. Put that together. Okay. It's not that bad, Rowena. You just have to really dedicate the time. It's a lot. It's time consuming. It is, because you gotta, you know, I don't know if it would have been faster with the paper piecing part. I really don't, because I didn't do it that way. So, you know, maybe it is. Maybe it's more efficient for your machine or your fabric, or I don't know. But I think we can all claim that there, Vicki. We're all on a low income. We have a love of fabric. Like, I don't want to go on vacation. I just want more fabric. Aw, thanks, Pat. Appreciate the reminder to everybody. Thumbs up. Thumb up it if you like it. Thumb down it if you don't. It don't matter to me. Just leave a note of why you don't. So we can improve. That's all we ask. But you don't want to. That's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to add this one on just because I don't want to be messing up my colors. So I want to get it done right. Can you put the image back up there, honey? Sorry. I just want to make sure I'm sticking this in the right spot. 1, 2. Okay, yep, thank you. All right, so let's pin that up. Okay. It's just hugging the machine? Oh, I'm not hugging the machine. Maybe reload. Though I do love the Nomi. Maybe do a refresh. Yeah, no issues here, at least that I know of. Pop usually would say something to me, because I can hear him. He's just in the room behind me. Or on the wall behind me. Okay, all right, let's finish this one, and then we only got 2 more rows to go. I'm very excited by this. Some of my favorite stuff is putting it together. You know, the final bits when you get that top. And then we'll have to decide on how big a border I want to do it, or how many colors of border, or what the heck I want to go on. There we go, just that. Black and purple. I hear there, Sassalet, the product, when we had the Christmas draw, we had 2 winners from Australia, and one was the tree skirt, which was Jenny Graham, and the other one was some fabric. I'm sorry, I just can't remember her name at the moment, and I'm really, really sorry. And yeah, that was wasn't cheap to mail it, let me tell you. So I can imagine. Black, all my leftovers. Oh, I kind of like that, Helly. That's a neat idea. I do got some leftovers. I was going to save the leftovers for the binding, so it had a multi-binding. So, not that anyone would really ever see it, considering it's going to lay over the back of the couch, or lay over the couch. Protect the couch. So. I can make a new quilt. I can't make a new quilt cover for my sweet couch. Okay, now let's give that a little press. Upside down, but that's okay. Either way, this little spin out in the center, I don't think it really matters. You can have it left, right, upside down, right, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, 2 more rows. 2 more rows. Feedy fatty fo. Here we go. 2 more rows. Hopefully I got that right. Did I get that right? It looks a little wonky. Oh well. Let's wait for this small picture to come back up. All right, now. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Da-da-da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, image, please. I need to put the bus 2 rows. Thank you, honey. Okay, so tip down. All right, tip up. Like those together. Tip up, tip down. Tip in. Tip out. Tip up. Tip down. Another tip up. And a tip down. All right, so if anybody got any matching going on here, here, or there, no, we're good. Now, how is that going to go up to here? That already has a purple on the end. Don't like that. Let's mix it up with this one. So this one we will go here, and that one will go, hold on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 goes this way. Okay, now moving on down the line. That is red, that is orange, that is purple, and that is another different kind of purple. So that's okay. We're good there. Now make sure we don't got too many more matchy-matchies on this guy. And these ones here, I think we're all right. They look all right. Okay, so let's add these guys together here. Here. And here. Pinning these together to get my 7th row together. Okay. And making sure it wasn't matching any colors to the sides of each other or to the bottoms. Okay, oops, I turned this one around. This is 7, it goes that way. Okay. There we go, row 7 is getting put together. Here we go. And I don't mind standing and sewing. Sometimes I think it's a little bit easier than getting up and out of the chair all the time, you know. It might be a little bit easier on your back, especially if you're having back issues or shoulder issues or knee issues. Sometimes it's just a little easier just to stand for the time that you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, over here. Work our way down the line. Work our way down the line. Hope everybody liked the neck scarf yesterday, the neck warmer. I'm sure you can find a use for it, whether for younger ones or even if people jog, run, ride motorbikes, bicycle. Somebody likes to walk the dog all the time. Great gift for them. Helps protect the neck from the cold, and it's always a good use to do with some of your scraps. You know, you could have pieced the inner part together or the outer part, and you know, there's so many different ways. You could have just quilted, you know, 2 flannels together, and that would have been, I think, enough as well, right? A little binding edge all the way around it, or serged edge. Well, I needed to make a new one because I've had knitted ones for the past few years, and I still find that a little bit of air getting in through. So I thought, you know what? Maybe if I make myself, I have this bright orange perler fleece, so I thought, what better as a crossing guard? I would definitely be using it for that period of time when I was out there. Turn the little animal print onto the inside to keep my neck nice and warm. And use the bright orange on the outside, so I am more visible to the boneheads who like to text and drive. So, actually, I've already recommended, or not recommended, a few people that drive their business vehicles past me. If they're texting and driving, I said, "All right, don't talk to that company or don't hire that company. You text and drive." I'm watching. I'll ruin your business, man. If you don't play by the rules, you will know it. That is not cool. You're taking the risk of everybody's life in your hands, and you are not God. I actually called one lady out on Facebook. Sent her a message. Said, next time I saw you texting and driving, I'm calling the cops on you. It's not a game, people. It's not a game. Oh, I can't believe it's row 7 already. Pretty exciting. Okay. Alright, so this should go there. Is that not right? Okay. There. Hold on. Did I make a boo-boo? Did I have this upside down? I do. Ha! Bonehead. Okay, there we go. Yes, because that was red, that was blue, that was the purple. Okay, here we go. There we go. I knew something was looking a little funky wonky here. All right, row 7. Yeah, I don't want to be the bully. I really don't. But, you know, I will message if I see you, and I know a lot of people in this town. Trust me, I've been doing that gig for 10 years, and you get to know a lot of people and their kids and everything else. You know, I'll call you out. It's not cool. Almost done. Ah, this is my favorite part. Line you up. It's a matter of lining up all the intersections though, and then we just got our last row to add, and that'll be the last of this rainbow collection from my scraps and my stash for 2018. And it's Christmas stuff next week. Christmas stuff next week. Oh, there you go. All right, so pinned all those. Let's get everybody over. Oops, listen you, buddy. Okay, over there. I don't know about that, Deb. I just do it. I don't know about easy, though. I'm out of tea. It's okay. It's cold anyways. Oh, they are. And the more, it's like it's the younger ones as well as the people who I know are running their own business, you know, like they're trying to get someplace, or, you know, sometimes it's moms contacting kids on the bus to say, hey, you forgot your lunch, I'm outside, you know, so on and so forth. But, you know, wait till you're stopped. You know, the buses are there for a few minutes. They're there for like 8 minutes in the morning, sometimes between 5 and 8 minutes. That's enough to get all the kids transferred over, the ones down that need to get on the buses, you know, so on and so forth, right? I don't know, I just see a lot of it lately, and it irritates the bejeebies out of me, so. This row 7, and then we get to layout row 8, sew it on. So we're not having turkey for dinner because we've had turkey for last night's dinner and then for like lunch snack today. So we're having pork chops. We're gonna have shakety baked pork chops and probably just some salad, because as much as we ate vegetables yesterday, there was not salad. It was not salad at all. So pork chops and salad. What everybody else having? What's everybody else having for? Well, unless you're having turkey, which is normally a lot of people do it today because of the Sunday, and then, you know, you get Monday to, you know, be comatose and stuff like that and get the rest of your stuff done. Yeah, we had it yesterday just because we didn't want to be so busy with that as well as the live stream, you know. That's a lot, right? It's a lot. Okay, now. Yeah, shakety baked pork chops. That's the way we love pork chops, actually. Or with cream and mushroom sauce in the slow cooker. That is another way we like mushrooms. Pork chops. Okay, where's the picture? Oh, right, sorry. Up, tip up, which is going to be there. Okay, so that's going to come down. We're good for the, I don't know, I don't like those colors there. Right, there we go, okay. All right, so let's go tip up. I like that one. And then we gotta go tip down, which is good because that's yellow with purple. And then we have to go tip up and white tip up. And that's gonna be fine because that's gonna match up no matter what anyways, which is good. And then we have tip down, tip up, tip, nope, I have to go tip down, down, there we go, tip down, and tip up. Okay, now is that gonna match anything over here? It's gonna conflict with anything? No, it's not. Okay, so I think we're okay, we're good to go on this one. Far too expensive for postage? Yeah, it is. Let me tell you. Just to send, what was it, 3 fat quarters of fabric was like $28 Canadian. So, last row, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, last row. I feel like we should have some like drumming or, you know, big prize giveaway or something. I got nothing. Okay. there we go. And this one was, there we line that up. Oh, bye, Barbara. Have a great week yourself. Take care. And don't forget to share. Something I always forget. No, I can't. I'm a sharer. No drum roll. I'll take that. Thanks, Kelly. Too cute. Okay, that's that. Do, 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 do. Leftover chili. Mmm. Yummy, yummy. I do like chili. I like chili with cornbread. That's actually my favorite. Just have chili with cornbread. Okay, now this one. Last block. I ran out of blocks, so I guess I'm done. Okay, now press this row before we add it to the very bottom of this big beast. Okay, so let's press this. Okay. Okay, now goes there. This is gonna go up in here. Okay. Last row. Do 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 the last row. And I think it looks better than what I had anticipated by altering or altering that the pattern. Then we'll give it a press and then we'll show. I can't wait. Worked hard on this, man. Days and days and days and days and days. All right, last row in the creation of this pattern. Not saying it's going to be last for this quilt because like I say, I still have to put like a border on it. I just haven't decided what I was going to do yet. So you'll have to wait for a long arm Wednesday to figure it out. Yes, Nadine, happy turkey, turkey. Gobble, gobble. Perfect day for turkey. Aw, thanks, Schuler? I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I'm very sorry. I messed up your name. Thank you for for loving us. Big hugs back. Big hugs back. Oh, itchy nose. Sorry. Isn't it beautiful, Linda? I'm quite pleased with it. I just got a little, I should have made it bigger. But I didn't want to do more than 64 blocks. And it's actually bigger than the pattern itself, so we'll have to do a measurement once I get this last row on here in a press. And we'll give it a... Well, I really hadn't done a lot with the gray except for the very first one. It was the red and the gray, but then it ended up with red and black plaid as well in there as filling up because I didn't have a heck of a lot of red, so I had to pull from some other sources. So that was really the only gray project that we had. So I had a lot. And we're done. All right, let's give this press. Let's not get depressed. Let's just give it a press. Oh, it's pretty, pretty, pretty Cocoa Pop. Pretty, pretty pow. Pretty, pretty. Oh, so pretty. And I was hoping with the grays and the black and the white to balance out all those bright and vibrant colors that I chose to go, you know, to make my blocks out of, right? I didn't include brown, I didn't have tan. I just picked all the vibrant colors that I could think of. Okay, are we ready, Freddies? Are we ready? 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. Done. I love it. I love it. Very good. Ta-da! Exactly. It does have a stained glass feel to it, doesn't it, Angie? I love that. It's beautiful. All right, let's see what it measures out to be. Because, of course, it would be square. Well, one would hope. It's me making stuff, right? All right, so I have it folded in half. I've got this on the 0, and we're looking at 35 and 35 to 70, so 71, 72, something like that. That's without the border, okay? It's without the border. Let's make sure we got the same-ish over here. 0. Yep, about there. Yeah, so 72. And I don't think it matters which way you have the, whoops, flipping all sorts of things all over the place here. Any which way you lay it out, I think it's going to look nice no matter which way. You know, like whether you got it sideways or up ways, down ways, any kind of ways. I think it'll look cool. Almost a queen, yeah, I guess so. A couple of borders, and I think it'd look lovely. Excellent. Thank you, everybody. We are thankful for every single one of you, all 9,000 plus fans of you. We thank you every single time you click that button to play the video and to subscribe and to, you know, join us on Patreon or come and hang out with us for the live stream. Thank you very much. We're thankful for every single one of you. Have a fantastic day, and thank you for joining us. Bye, everybody. Happy turkey.